MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Rick Porcello is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Leading off the night for the White Sox, the second baseman, number 5.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
First pitch, 7:06.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut. Frazier, the former New York Met, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
1 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate now, Jermaine Guy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. White Sox strand a couple. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Joe Horgan will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Now to the plate, Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the pitch. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Popped him up. Valentin backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now in the box, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? So stepping in, Ted Williams. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here it comes.
Well, that's not
The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. into right field. That's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
He's set, and the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. From the stretch. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another payoff pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Center fielder, Fred Lynn.
Coming to the plate now, Fred Lynn, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Softly hit toward the hole. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 9.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1. He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center, and that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here comes the first pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. behind 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Runner at third here, nobody out. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now batting, Jose Valentin. In his career against Porcello, he's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Left side, but well foul. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 3-2 one more time. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 1 and the Red Sox 0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, David Ortiz. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Striding in, Rico Petrocelli. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready now. The pitch in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now at the plate, Carlton Fisk, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Bobby Doerr, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
Settling in now, Wade Boggs. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Nero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Mookie Betts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. Now a big fastball when he's well behind it with the swing. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into it.
Oh, look at Frazier. What a play. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Ray Durham. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Dan, you see it every night. Guys try and pound the zone. They try and pound in, and they miss middle.
You know, D-Rose, some pitchers just aren't comfortable pitching on that inner half of the plate, either to righties or lefties, and that's just a case of a ball being left out over the plate and hit for a bullet.
First delivery to him on the way. Todd Frazier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now, Frank Thomas, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1.
That's
a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jermaine.
Now at the plate, Jermaine Dye. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lynn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Ready for another chance, Ted Williams.
The left fielder, Ted Williams.
First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
At the plate, Carl Yastrzemski will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Fred Lynn, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Rowan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now, David Ortiz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Rico Petrocelli. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Petrocelli is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Thomas in foul ground, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. All tied at 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Again, another foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Minnie Minoso. As he rips it on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Aaron Rowan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
To the plate now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here comes the first pitch. Jose Valentin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that. I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Ray Durham, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Williams retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. White Sox will strand 3 on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Carlton Fisk.
Number 27.
Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Bobby Doerr.
Bobby Doerr.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And a ball 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The third base.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Todd Frazier is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
At the plate now, Frank Thomas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. By him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
1-2 to Frank Thomas. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Jermaine Guy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Betts giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So here's Jose Abreu. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Betts. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Ted Williams. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ready once again, Carl Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. High strike there, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Minnie Minoso. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Aaron Rowan is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Good battle. Count remains full. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pierzynski. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the air now, out to left. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another shot now. Jose Valentin will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Comes set, the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and points the hitter.
Into the box, Ray Durham, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
There's ball 4.
The bat, the third baseman, Todd.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Josh Beckett answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Frazier will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the 0-2 line towards center field, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Boggs gloves it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and the White Sox are out in front 3-1. Lamar Hoyt enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Fred Lynn.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 34.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Ortiz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
That misses. 1-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Ball 2. Two pitches fouled away.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fouled away. Count remains 2-2. We're in the 6-1 ball game. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Rowan is camped under this one. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7.
Striding in once again, Rico Petrocelli. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the harder plate. He chased well.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Standing in, Carlton Fisk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Petrocelli rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2 out with the man at first. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Wade Boggs would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. The White Sox lead it 3-2. Standing in, Jermaine Dye.
Leading off to the White Sox, the right fielder, Jermaine Dye.
First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
At the plate, Jose Abreu, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. Taken but called a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Very tight ball game. 3-2 score in inning number 7. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Stepping in, Minnie Minoso, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. From the belt, the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Aaron Rowan, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything of a hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
The set and the 2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The White Sox leave one, but they still lead it 3-2. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Bases are empty. One man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Ted Williams. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pierzynski, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Hit in the air to left. Williams is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Valentin. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he takes strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Ray Durham. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's dead center for strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Fisk is there. And that's the third out. Down in order go the White Sox. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Hoyt Wilhelm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 26, Hoyt Wilhelm.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Carl Yastrzemski. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here, it's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Fred Lynn. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a liner. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the time run will have to go back to third on the automatic double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
Set and the pitch. Rico Petrocelli comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Reggie Smith will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 12, Reggie.
Digging in now, Carlton Fisk, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
That knuckleball dances over the inside corner.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung it.
Roberto Hernandez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. To the plate now, Bobby Doerr. Shot down the first baseline. And this will bang up against the wall. 1 run is scored. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in Game 4. And he is in there.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dealer. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Fouled off. Three runs already home here. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Minoso is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Red Sox 5 and the White Sox 3. Jonathan Papelbon takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Omar Garciaparra is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 5.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Here's the first pitch, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The 0-1. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Frank Thomas. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Jermaine Guy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working. Taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet.
He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please